Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Eden, the cat beyond space and time. In today's episode, we're going to be starting a new episode. We'll be going into records, episodes, and finally starting Butterfly City and Heaven's Cradle, IDA Part 2. Move to location. The pride of Elsian, the highest institute of education, the IDA school, under the watchful eyes of IDA City, there are rumors floating about. Rumors of a kaleidoscope of butterflies covering the skies, mysterious flames in hospital wards, and a white-clad figure dancing high above in the sky. Dreams and realities are interweaving, while an organization dressed in white uniform attempts to control the situation. Meanwhile, the girl of Absolute Zero walks alone, searching for her own path. The woman in white smiles. Let us sleep in heaven's cradle. It all just could be a dream. Don't let Randy Marsh read that frickin' woman in white bit. Anyway, considering who we took along last time, and considering my team's affinity for wind, we've got Claude and Isuka with us on our main team, because they still give us the wind zone. And we've got Jade and Seven with us. We're probably going to trade out Seven in a little bit, but yeah. The Lost Tome and the Silver Unfading Flower. What? No, I don't know what's going on there. Alright. I feel like I had to go to the cargo station. Yeah, here we go. Oh. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. IDA school. You would think IDA school would be a really good way to start IDA Part 2, right? Elsian. Not that one. Maybe I'm just in the wrong district. Damn it, it said cargo station right there. Pretty sure we're going to the cargo station. Here we go. Yeah. Aldo bumps into the occult rider once again. Looks like he's going to be dragged around as a special reporter again. Oh. Huh? It's you, the Swordmaster. Where have you been all this time? Do I know you? I feel like I do, but I can't remember your name. I can't believe you forgot me. While I'm widely known as the top reporter for IDA's school's newspaper club, my true skill lies in following up on rumors of all things occult and uncovering shocking mysteries. Ah, now I remember. You gave me the IDA school pass. Really appreciate it. You did me and my friends a huge favor back then. Ahaha, it was no biggie. Anyway, you duped me. What? What did I do? I knew it. You forgot all about it. You promised to report your findings to me. Did I? Oh, sorry. I got caught up in some other things and it slipped my mind. The rumors about disappeared students suddenly stopped and my investigation came to a standstill. I never managed to uncover the truth about the mysterious idea group in the end. The editor was furious with me. I'm trembling just thinking about all the things she said to me. It's all because you never came back to share the intel with me. I made you a special reporter all for nothing. Ah, right. I remember you calling me that. I'm sorry, I mean it. Now I don't know what to say. I was expecting you to fight back. I guess it's understandable if you were that busy. I forgive you. Oh wait, come to think of it, I heard that incident was solved owing to some mysterious individual. Was it, by any chance, you? No way! Why would I do such a thing and keep it from you? Your reaction is mighty suspicious. You can't fool my reporter's sixth sense. Fess up. Sounds like something newsworthy is happening here. Calling dibs on the interview rights. Not them. Where did they spring from? Better watch out. If they get a hold of you, they'll squeeze every bit of info out of you they think might be interesting. I might want to pass on that. They're occult reporters like me. Long without anything to write about, they're so starved for occult rumors and gossip that they pounce on people like hungry zombies. Info. Give us juicy info. Leave him alone. I found him first. So if anybody interviews him, it's me. Back off. He's our prey. Here, I have a topic for you. The mystery of creepy as heck occult reporters. Here's our chance to escape. The boss has just pulled up. Wait for me. Dang, I guess I should just follow after her. I guess so. Huh? I don't remember the bus being this color. You're so slow. This is a shuttle bus going to IDA City. Once we get there, we'll be safe. Hurry up. Right. Do we get to go to IDA City now? Where are we? Are we really still in the IDA region? Sure we are, and it's a safe distance away from the school and my pesky club colleagues. You said this place is called IDA City? Ooh. Is it your first time here? The whole city is pretty much our college town. It's got everything we need for a comfy life. Clothes, shops, restaurants, dorms, entertainment, hospital. And definitely lots of occult rumors that you don't hear at the school. I had a bad feeling about this. Did you drag me all the way here to have me collect information for you? Haha, you are the special reporter after all. Do your job properly this time. I knew it. If you help me investigate this mystery, I won't tell my club about your role in the other incident. That's blackmail, and you have no proof anyway. But let's say I do help you. What's this mystery all about? Buckle up, this is going to be a real shocker. A mysterious person selling suspicious foods has been showing up in this city. What sort of foods? It's called Wonder Menu, apparently. It's supposedly so delicious it defies logic, and one bite is enough to get you absolutely hooked on it. Is good food so hard to come by in this college town that one decent shop makes everybody suspicious? There's something else that's really weird about it. The seller seems to disappear every time you try to find him. He's elusive, like a ghost. Okay, you got me interested. I'll check it out for you. That's all you want from me, right? You're quick on the uptake. Good luck. I'll be carrying out my own investigation parallel to yours. Come and see me when you've got something. Don't leave me hanging like before. Ah, the sweet magic whisperings. How irresistible. Just one bite, and you have to keep coming for more. I bet it's the dessert menu. Sweet treats you can't get enough of. I'll get to the bottom of this. Oh yeah. Just switches from Aldo. What is this? Did you hear the latest info about the Wonder Menu? It's the dessert menu. And the seller is a bit of an oddball. He never opens his mouth. Maybe he's been eating nothing but desserts and all of his teeth fell out, so he keeps his mouth shut. No way. That'd be silly. Oh, it's just the city entrance, but at least we've got it. Huh? City East is blocked off. What's up with that? I was going to watch the double feature of the Smudge and Atlantic trim at the Meteor Cinema. I wonder what happened. I don't think they've ever shut this area off before. Well, I've heard that a lot of scary stuff's been happening lately. Maybe it's the year 1100 problem. Wait, you're taking those rumors seriously? Well, I guess you really do like that sort of stuff. What? Ooh, look at you with that telescope, guessing you know your stuff about IDA City. First, take a look over there. You see that? That's none other than the IDA's famous clock tower. You can see it from whichever part of the city you're in. Having so much fun that you're late for class just isn't a thing with this bad boy. Oh well, unless you're watching a movie in Meteor Cinema in City East, that is. Okay. This area is just lovely, isn't it? So green, warm and relaxing. An experiment with geothermal ducts was carried out in this area, and the result was this warm and moist atmosphere. You're probably thinking, wow, this girl is really knowledgeable, but this isn't my specialist field or anything. I was curious, so I did some research. So any good IDA I would. And now, you've successfully imparted my wisdom to you. I've successfully imparted my wisdom to you. Okay. Oh, shiny. We were supposed to meet in front of the clock tower. Wonder what his excuse will be this time. Well, I'm not waiting for him. If it's gonna make me late for class. Actually, was it applied medical theory up next? Ah, I'm not looking forward to that soul-choking tedium fest. I guess I'll take it easy until class starts. This is Ragnar Garden. May I see your entry permit, sir? You don't have one. Access denied. Please apply to the City Department of Habitation and Utilities to fill out the necessary paperwork. Okay. Oh dear, oh dear. Just how do I get to the lounge? The Wonder Menu. Maybe you've heard about it? Ah, the addictively delicious treats. People who have tried them search for the cellar all over town, craving more. The thing is, he changed its location, and is almost impossible to find again. The cellar looks really unusual, I heard. In what way? He's completely hairless, no eyebrows, no eyelashes, nothing. Maybe it's to avoid fake compliments about finding hair in the food, from people who want to eat without pain. That's weird, but kind of clever. Okay then. Do you know anything about this token? Oh, you don't know? This is a token from a board game played hundreds of years ago. although all the play patterns have been analysed and nobody plays it anymore. But a 3D version was invented, which has a vertical row as well. You play it on a hologram screen. There's a club in IDA school for it too, and guess who's a member? That's right, yours truly. Not difficult to guess, huh? Nope, bye. Okay, now tell me what I told you to say. So what's the deal with sticks? They are brown and sticky. I think I just pulled a muscle from cringing too much. Huh? What am I doing? Well, what does it look like? I'm trying to teach this guy the art of comedy, of course. What? Do you doubt the comedic talent of androids? Because I don't. Yep, no doubt here. Look, I'm gonna make him into an unstoppable comedy machine, okay? Huh, I'll show you. I'll show you all. Whatever. I've got to give him more data to work with for now. Giving him some magazines to read might actually help. Ah, now that it looks like a magazine with some funny material. Getting him to read all 4 volumes would be good. If you find any entertaining looking magazines in IDA City, could you bring them to me? Any magazine would be helpful at this point. Okay. Well, it sucks about how I've already walked everywhere. The clock tower is used as a meeting place by a lot of daters. I know this because I've had my fair share of dates. Haha. It's been a while. I figured I should come over here just in case one of those purple shinies was over here. Hey, you over there. Don't even pretend I ain't talking to you. Who are you idiots? I ain't seen your face around here before. Do you know who we are? No. Heh. Well, guess I can't blame you for not knowing. We started up pretty recently after all. We're the Shark Swarm, an up-and-coming gang of humble sharks who strive to just be like our greatest leader. And I'm in charge around here. The name's Sharky. Now, that you do know who we are, it's time to hand him over. Huh? Heart mark scraps? What makes you think we'd collect something like that? Did we look like a hardy bunch to you? Oh, don't you know? Let me break it down for you. Star mark scraps. We're all about them stars, bro. You got some on you, don't you? We're collecting star mark scraps. Apparently they're scattered all over IDA City. I'm usually... What did that teacher say? Oh yeah, loitering around here. So bring them to me. Got it? You better not think about running off with them, selling them for a sweet profit or anything else. Okay, dude, whatever. I don't care. Got nothing to do in City West. Maybe we should head over to the Port Bazaar. We could go shopping, or we could try those new pancakes they've got at Lagrange Coast. The Port Bazaar's blocked off right now. They were saying that you can't even get into the city east. I told you that, remember? What? That's the first time I've ever actually taken in the info, though. Now, what do I do with my desperate need to go shopping? I don't know, but I can see a sparkly back there. Want? There it is. The oldest part of IDA City that some call the heart of the city, or Old IDA City, is IDA City West. The Garden of IDA, the medical realm, and the other key amenities are there. It's really inconvenient for a lot of people that access has been restricted due to the recent incident. Sure, we can still go to all of the fancy spots in City East, but without the West, the city is basically heartless. People, listen to me. The disturbance is occurring right now. They are none other than the beginning of the great disaster foretold 1,000 years ago. And he's at it again. Can't blame him though. There's been a lot of strange things happening around the city lately. But that year 1100 problem everybody was talking about at the end of last year, everybody started talking about it again, huh? That was it. Again. What was it again? When it turns 1100 AD, machines will break down and the whole IDA system will start malfunctioning. Wasn't there talk about how some past calendar system change would start causing problems for us now or something? That doesn't sound fun. These guys are just talking crap. Let's get out of here. Actually, let's go in here first. Purple. It's finally time for our presentation. I'm so nervous. Yeah, but just think, with this presentation, we'll be able to turn the whole debate around. That's what the result of our research says anyway. When our lab will get more funding, right? Then our lab will get more funding, right? I sure hope so. The ice deconstructor performs well, but it's far too expensive to run. The various halls of this clock tower are host to an unending cascade of conferences. If you wish to see the latest schedule, please refer to the IDA-ite daily homepage. It's here for your star scraps, bro. I've been invited to the triennial IDA Politan Soiree, my first. I didn't have an appropriate outfit though, so I've just ordered one. I'm kind of worried I'll be out of place at such a high-class event. I'm still glad to be going there. I mean, at what other school would I get invited to a fancy event like this except IDA? Sweet. Can't go in there. It's a good deal. Will you be attending any of the conferences that are being held in the main hall today? No. Then, regrettably, I must inform you that access is denied. I like the idea that their eyes go red like gah. Alright. And away we go. I should really brought a drink. Alright. Before we go investigating further rumors, let's have a quick look around. Our mistress. Truly peptacular. These are the people in white that we were reading about at the beginning of this. Unrivaled flavor. Genuine pep. The Omnipopians. Purged. Shouldn't purge people, guys. That's not cool. Elsian Medical University Hospital of the IDA campus. That's the full name of the huge hospital over there, but everybody calls it LZ Med Hospital for short. All of the land and facilities in the medical realm were originally owned by LZ Med, but then they formed a collaboration with IDA. So now you've got researchers from two of the top institutions working side by side under one roof here. And it also means that there are a small handful of non-IDA-ites mixed in with the population of IDA City. I wonder how they feel about that. Anyway, I'm all for collaboration, but they should have spared a thought for people filling out forms and made the abbreviated name official. Indeed. If you're an LZ-Med student, please make sure that you have your next checkup booked on the Momo portal. The medical records IDA campus hospital is fully equipped and prepared to deal with the complaints of all of our students. Nothing. You should stay away from the hospital block over there. It could come crashing down at any moment. In its day, it was equipped to deal with tough-to-treat illnesses, but there was a horrific fire and it was abandoned. Nobody knows what caused the fire, but apparently when the fire broke out, the alarms and sprinklers were disabled. Interesting. Yoink. Only need one more of those purple dots now. And what's the bet? It's actually in here. Damn, that would have been too easy, wouldn't it? Both IDA, ITES, and regular civilians use this hospital. Some of the most cutting-edge medical equipment in the world is here. For people with the most serious illnesses, this place offers their best hope for recovery. That's not to say that students don't get some perks. Do you know the Momo system? IDA, ITES can reserve priority appointments on there. Well, fair enough, you don't think? Don't you think? This facility was built for students in the first place, after all. Okay. She'll heal me. Welcome to LZN Medical and University Hospital. Have you come for an appointment? We ask you to first use one of our checkups booths. Head down the corridor and you'll see them at the end. Or if you're here for a visit of a friend or a relative, there's no need to make an appointment, just go in freely. Many patients have claimed to have seen blue butterflies fluttering through the wards. Sounds like a mass hallucination. I feel sort of left out. You're breathing in perfectly purified air and enjoying the ambient temperature optimized to satisfy the greatest number of people. Thanks, buddy. Oh, that's a lift. I saw ya. The next patient's room was here, wasn't it? Ah, what a scatterbrain I am. And now I'm way late. My advisors might not let me off with just an hour-long lecture this time. Wait, why is that not on the map? The Momo system has been supporting the healthy lifestyles of IDA ITES for several generations now. It encompasses not only every aspect of physical health, but it can also diagnose mental illnesses as well. Everybody in the city is advised to have a regular checkup, and if you ever have an issue, just go to the Momo portal and make an appointment. The system is old, but impressively effective. That's to be expected of something produced during the 16th Medi-Industrial Revolution. Weirdly dressed people have been skulking around the medical realm recently. It's pretty obvious they're up to no good. I tried talking to one of them earlier and he dashed off as far as his little legs would carry him. He's probably in the garden of IDA right now, if you want to find out what's up with those guys. I've heard them muttering to themselves about Scarlet this and Rouge that gobbledygook to me, but it sounds worrying all the same. Indeed. LCMed is split up into multiple campuses, each specializing in a different area of medicine. Every campus is equipped with the high-tech facilities across the board, but the research interests at each faculty vary greatly. I don't know if this leads to certain types of students being attracted to each campus, but there are definitely different vibes at each one. Us here? A lot of the IDA kids attend our campus, and they're a colourful bunch, so we have quite a vibrant atmosphere here. Fair enough. Hey, that's the book you wanted, ain't it? The one that you were always going on about? Yep, this is the one, but in paperback. How'd you manage to find something so old? It was just lying behind a magic barrier in the Library of Forbidden Dreams. We risked life and limb to go and retrieve it, just for you. Really? Sounds unbelievable, but great, thank you. Maybe one of my books will make it onto the shelves at the library one day. Don't you worry about that, your work will live on, that's for sure. You can hear the chime of the garden's bell throughout the hospital's wards, but it doesn't sound quite right recently. There's something eerie about the way it sounds right now. Our staff and patients are getting really fed up. Nothing. We have a celebrity researcher here at LZMed. Everybody calls her the Rouge Rogue. She's working on medicines to combat some obscure disease. Apparently they have some dubious side effects. I can't remember what her name was again. It was something with an adorably explosive ring to it. Isn't it Pom? I thought it was. Our hospital relies on a lot of advanced medical equipment, including a lot of Medibots, but our staff doesn't know much about robotics, so the year 1100 problem would have meant mayhem for us. But then nothing happened. Absolutely nothing. Just like Y2K. A disease being called the incurable has never stopped us LZ Medders from trying. We won the fight on more than one occasion too, but there's a seemingly unstoppable flow of new diseases, so our work is never done. Even so, I don't feel our efforts have been in vain. The war against disease may be unwinnable, but if winning just some of the battles means lives saved, then that's good enough for me. Indeed. What's up, homeboy? I've been going through a real ordeal with my illnesses and conditions. IDA has supported me the whole way. I've had sleepless nights and agonizing pain, but I'm not throwing in the towel just yet. I have something I want to live for, no matter how much suffering that entails. This body hasn't made life easy for me, but there are doctors and researchers working hard to try and make my life a bit better. I don't know if I'll be able to hold on to this optimism the next time the pain comes, but this is how I feel now. Oddly relatable, my dude. Oddly relatable. I really can't get the hang of those manipulators we're using for surgeries these days. It feels like such a heavy responsibility wielding one of those things. It makes my shoulders get all stiff. Now it'll be me needing an operation. Come on. Requesting access. Approved. Searching database found destructor mode temporarily deactivated. Greetings, are you here to visit someone? I hope they make a full and speedy recovery. In the corridor, when I'm making my way between the wards, I sometimes see these otherworldly sapphire blue butterflies flitting to and fro. What do you think they are? My guess is they're a byproduct of some IDA ITS lab experiment. Oh. Should probably talk to those dudes out the front, huh? Got a little carried away with exploration there. Wonder menu. I don't really follow news on eateries. What about you? My friend mentioned something about it to me the other day. The seller seems ageless. He may be immortal. Immortal? Huh. I'd like to meet him and see for myself. I've heard all sorts of things about this guy, but nothing's helpful at all. What have I got on him? Hairless, never opens his mouth, immortal. What a load of nonsense. It's like a game of telephone. I've got no choice but to look for somebody who can sort of fit the description there. Let's check out the Garden of IDA first. Doesn't seem to be here. Then again, if he's really a ghost, finding him won't be easy. Ah, his inefficiency is driving me nuts. It'll be child's play for my cursed eye. Suzette? No way, what would she be doing here? No secrets can be kept from me. My evil eye sees all. So is it a cursed eye or an evil eye? What an impudent suggestion. I'm the princess of the Netherworld, summoned by the call of the occult. Now, let me take a look around. Yes, I see it. You can trust my cursed eye. Here's the person we've been looking for. Hello, what nice weather we're having. I'm glad it's not raining. Dealing with rust is something awful. It's an android. Am I looking for a human, Suzette? Oh, how could I have made such a mistake? This isn't right. My fortune for today was about a lucky encounter. She's a fortune reader? No, of course not. My amethyst crystal ball is from the Netherworld. It gives me a glimpse of the future sometimes, though. Why are you using a crystal ball if you have an all-seeing cursed eye? Hold on, isn't that android the owner of Wonder Menu staff? We've arrived at the same conclusion, I see. I was following a different lead, and it pointed me to this android as well. It was Suzette's guess, but it can't be him. He doesn't fit the description I put based together on the rumors. Oh wait, does he? No hair, check. Doesn't open his mouth when talking, check. Doesn't age, check. So it is the android. Ha! My cursed eye is never wrong. I bet it was pure luck. But if you guys are right about it, that reminds me of what I've seen in Saki's dream world. Who are you? This is a dark apple. Eat it and your wishes will be granted. What if the Wonder Menu is just dark apples? What's all this commotion about? Got a problem with my vending android? If you're not buying anything, stop badgering him. You're his owner? What kind of business are you doing here, if you don't mind telling us? Well, if you're interested. My dad's got a confectionery in the City East. He's been trying to open a branch in City West too, but it's been no go so far. At least he's got a license for limited sales of Dulce. Doucette Dul. What? So it's got nothing to do with dark apples then. Phew. What sort of apples are those? Never mind. Not a very good kind. We've heard rumors of your shop popping up in random places and disappearing as if by magic, though. Really? I guess that's because we keep a very limited stock, and as soon as it's sold out, my android packs up and leaves. Drat, nothing supernatural in the end. Ugh, I can't wait any longer. I must try the Dulcet Dulce, or else my hunger will be a terrible netherworld curse upon you. She crawled out of the netherworld just to try these rare sweets. Heh, if you insist, I can tell. I can let you try them. It's good publicity for me. Really? Oh, thanks. Munch, munch, munch. Oh. You okay, Suzette? Did it get stuck in your throat or something? No. Huh. She's lost for words at how delicious it is. It might be a little too sweet, but... It's not sweet. What? That's impossible. I measured out the sugar myself. But it's not. Not one bit. Let me see. According to my instant sweetness measurements, it's well within the range, and on the high end, actually. A dessert that's not sweet despite containing loads of sugar. That's going to be my new scoop. Don't push anything about my Dulce without checking with me first, or I'll sue you for defamation. You can't do that. Excuse me, I've got to take this call. Say again? City East is flooded. Are you out of your mind? There's no way that could happen in IDA City, with its cutting-edge flood protection systems. Just what is going on over there? Oh. What was that? The clock tower bell. It shouldn't ring at this hour. Look, the clock hands have stopped. It's broken, but this is the most accurate clock in all of Elsian. It's been working without a hitch since it was made. This is the harbinger of the great disaster foretold 1,000,000 years ago, 1,000 years ago. What prophecy is that? What's supposed to happen? You're so gullible. Don't listen to that nutjob. Have you heard? A man has been seen flying around the Aqua Hills. The university hospital is on fire. It went up in flames all of a sudden. Could it be the year 1100 problem? That was already resolved last year. But I heard it was only a partial fix, so the real problem was only going to start. This is huge. I need to check out the flood in East City. But the Aqua Hills incident, the fire at the hospital are also newsworthy. If only there was another me. Thanks for your help. See you later. Looks like we've been walked right into one big mess again. Indeed. Oh, there go the butterflies. Alright, I'm gonna do a cut ahead, so I'll be back shortly. Okay, we're back. Many hours later, Australian summer. I was sweating, man. I was dying. I didn't even realize. I get pretty bad heat exhaustion, and yeah. I ate pizza, had a big long nap, slept half the frickin' day, had stuff to do. Whoops. Okay, I feel like we were looking for one more purple thingy, weren't we? Keep an eye out for that. Here we go. Strange things are happening in IDA City. To start with, Aldo encounters the white uniformed group again at the hospital. I made sure to bring a drink this time. Those white coats, you must be from Idea. I heard there was a fire at the hospital. Yes, we've been having a lot of people coming to ask about that. However, to the best of my knowledge, there has been no fire. It's a false alarm. So this too wasn't true. Is this some sort of practical joke? The City East flood was also made up. No, it's too early to dismiss all of this as a prank. This is gonna be a long day. Isuka, you've been investigating these incidents? We've been flooded with incident reports. I split them between the council members and sent them off to look into it. But in most cases we couldn't find anything, so it seems the reports were fake. There's no flooding in the city east, so nobody has actually seen a mysterious flying object in Aqua Hills. Even the hospital fire was just a baseless rumor. It's really odd though, so many made-up stories all at once. They're not all fake though. The clock tower does seem to be broken, and swarms of butterflies have been seen in various parts of the city. For that reason, I decided to launch a more detailed investigation. Let's see what it turns up. Can I lend you a hand with it? It's got me intrigued. Besides, I owe you for helping me out a number of times. You don't need to ask. Besides, it's thanks to you that we solved Saki's Dreamworld case. Thanks. Where do I start? Man, I'm still full of pizza. Right here in the hospital. I've already checked this floor, and nothing seemed out of the ordinary. See if you can sniff anything out upstairs. I'm going to be completely honest. Can't really remember what happened at the end of Saki's Dreamworld. Actually, before we proceed further, let's just take a mini detour. Oh yeah, I've been doing the fishing as well. I've been grinding everything, really. Second last fight, buddy. Or third?
Running is also a strategy.
Third. Oh, that lag.
Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless.
Here is my triumph.
Off he goes. I don't know if I can catch these guys yet, but we're level 12 fishing now. I want to get to level 15, so I'll be grinding that out at some point, but we've unlocked a bunch of fishing holes, blah 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 blah. Cleaned up on the fishing. Alright. Back to it. IDA school. Give. Ooh, a Meow coin. Wonder what those are for. They sound familiar. We were meant to go upstairs. Okay, that's a lot of students just waiting around. What the heck? Why is only this floor so crowded? Oh, it's Claude. Huh. If only I could have this many subjects in my kingdom. Oh, Claude's here too. Are you working on this case together with Isuka? Yup. If Isuka thinks there's something to it, 9 times out of 10 she's right. She has a nose for difficult cases. I'll be relieved if it turns out to just be mass hysteria or a series of pranks though. Anyway, why are there so many people here? Let's think about it, Why do people come to a hospital? Jokes aside, It is odd that only this floor is jam-packed with patients. Have they all suddenly been afflicted with the same illness? Let's see what they're all lining up for. We've been waiting in line here for hours. Then you've got guys at the front clowning around holding everybody up. Sigh. If we don't get there before nightfall, we'll disturb their sleep, thereby ruining their health and defeating the point of our visit. Hey, you think you can jump the line by playing dumb? Not gonna fly, pal. Get to the back. You're here for 404 too? Yeah, no surprise. The line starts back there, by the way. It's nice to see that there are so many visitors. So many people full of goodwill. Yeah, we're not visitors. Ooh. The line starts back there, huh? Just skip through to here. No one in there. Oh boy, I'm so excited. Room 404, the sacred room 404, is almost in sight. I should have given more thought to what I'm gonna say. It'd be a nightmare if I end up standing there stupidly speechless. Hey, calm down, alright? You've got the gift, haven't you? That'll seal the deal, no question about it. Yep. It's in my... Oh no, panic! Excuse me. Look, I don't care what urgent reason you have, I'm next in line. Oh, what's Isuka doing here? Why are so many IDA students waiting on this floor? It's hard to even get through this crowd. Don't worry, Isuka, I don't mind giving up my spot for you. It's not that much of a problem to wait a little longer to visit my sick friend. We weren't trying to cut in line. So they came all the way here to pay a visit to a patient. But who is it? It's kind of them to visit a sick friend, but arriving in such numbers is sure to be a nuisance to the hospital staff. Let's speak with this patient and see what the matter is. Ooh, I wonder who it is. Hello, may we come in? Nobody's answering. Maybe the room is empty. Or the patient is in a really bad condition and cannot speak. We'll have to just let ourselves in. Wait. The crowd disappeared. Did any of you see them vanish? No, when I looked they were already gone. Same. Then they all slipped away when we were not paying attention? That's impossible. You can't seriously think a horde of students could leave in a matter of seconds without making any noise. Something eerie is going on here, or it's a really clever trick. I have a bad hunch about this. Let's check who's inside the room. Stupid ear. What's it doing? That's an entrance to the dream world. Why couldn't my hunch be wrong? Someone must have eaten a dark apple in this room. Ops room? Isuka here. Yes, it's an emergency. I need you to cordon off the 3rd floor on the University Hospital, ASAP. We've encountered an entrance to the dream world. Take any measures you see fit to ensure the safety of the hospital staff and patients while we investigate this. This incident sure has taken a turn for the worse. You're keeping me on your investigation team, aren't you? Of course. Really grateful you offered to help. Looks like we'll need it. Maybe last time you got lucky solving the Dreamworld case, but if you can pull it off again, I'll give it to you that you're good. Let's see how it goes. I'll do what I can. We have no way of knowing what to expect inside this Dreamworld. Make sure you're well prepared before we jump in. Part of me is like, should we end the episode there? But nah, come on. That's way too cliffhangery. Let's go in. If the abrupt disappearance of the visitors wasn't an elaborate trick, then we can assume it was caused by this dream world. Perhaps the unexplained phenomena occurring all around the IDA city could have something to do with the dream world. We've got to proceed with the utmost caution. If Claude is right, then, well, it's pointless to be making assumptions based on the guesswork instead of looking into this ourselves. No telling what awaits us inside. Are you ready to go in? Yeah, let's jump in. Just runs in. Nice, I would have done the same. Especially if you've been there before. Where are we? Seems to be the cargo boss. It's a very small dream world, but let's not underestimate it. There may be dangers aplenty. And here are some foes right on cue. I am glad that two of the people in our party are actually on our party.
These are the cries of the voiceless.
I often forget that we just wreck everything. That was too easy. Seems we've taken out all of them. Now, let's look for the dreamer of this world. There aren't many places to hide in the cargo boss, so it shouldn't take us long. Next up is IDA City, city entrance. Seriously? Wow. This looks like IDA City. This is going to be a nightmare. I'm kind of hoping that we just got brought back to the real IDA City by mistake somehow. Slim chances of that. See those ethereal butterflies? If this dream world is a replica of IDA City, it must be huge. Yes, that would make it the biggest dream world we've ever encountered. The size of a dream world reflects the imagination of its dreamer. It's little wonder that imagination of this caliber could not be contained here, and affected the real world. You mean, even for a dream world, this one is extraordinary. Well then, we'd better get started with the investigation. Your confidence speaks volumes of your resourcefulness. Don't take anything for granted. It may seem similar to the real world, but it's not. Let's start by collecting information from people at the city entrance and in the garden of IDA. Assuming there's people here, right? There are, okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, you can just leave. I mean, that's cool. Alright, well. Special issue, hot off the press. This Isuka is amazing. The newspaper is chock full of articles about her latest achievements. There's nothing she can't do. The rest of the student council is just a waste of space. Sorry, Claude. That's not true, and very rude. Oh, I didn't notice you, Isuka. Acting alone, I wouldn't have been able to solve half of the cases reported on the council. You're incredible, Isuka. The best the rest of the council can do is stay out of your way. Maybe that's why they're all hiding away in Aqua Hills. Huh? Something really odd about Isuka. Let's go. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself, even though I'm aware they're not real and won't listen to me anyway. Don't apologize, I'd have done the same. They were really getting on my nerves. I was surprised though, the dream world shouldn't be centered around its dreamer. Why is everybody idolizing me? It's as if you were the dreamer. That's not even funny. I'm not in the best of moods to begin with. It's really affecting you, isn't it? That's pretty unusual for you. Let's carry on and see if we can piece this puzzle together. Poor Isuka. What's over this side? There's no shiny things on the ground. This place is beautiful. It reminds me of Irithyll from Dark Souls 3. Or the underground galaxy cave of Elden Ring. Soifra? I can't remember. Is there anything I can help you with? Injuries? Cold? Any health concerns? I'll be happy to offer advice. If we play along, we may be able to get information out of him. Well, maybe. Huh. Then I'd like to recommend to you a brand new miracle drug. It cures any illness. It's called... No, I shouldn't just casually reveal the name of this revolutionary medicine. It's a panacea that confounds science. I'll tell you where to find it. They have it at the university hospital. It's true. Go and see for yourselves. This may be obvious, but since this world plays by rules of its own, there may exist a panacea cure in it. A cure we can only dream of, existing in a dream world. Figures. This may be very important to the dreamer. I think that's one lead, but let's look for more clues. Oh, are we actually in dungeon yet? I think the hospital is probably going to be the dungeon, huh? Oh no, we're actually fighting enemies here. That's alright. I'll make this the last screen for wrap up.
Are the cries of the voiceless.
A battle is something you create.
Nice. Ooh, treasure. Cocoon's Dream. Little Albert. Sorry, little Albert.
These are the cries of the voiceless.
My sin is that I'm too powerful.
When the male cat gave me my login rewards today, it had a thing that was like... Oh, hold up. I saw her, the IDEA member that's so thin she's barely there. The vice chair? I've caught glimpses of her, but never had the opportunity to have a chat. She's a real role model. I wish I could be like her. She was flying above the Aqua Hills. She's the only one deserving to be vice chair to Isuka. Yes, it's not easy to be an assistant to somebody who's walking perfection. Huh? I didn't know IDEA had a vice chair. It does not. At least not in the real world. That's another piece of the puzzle. What else do we have? Indeed. Give. The good thing is, pretty much the second we've completed this, I can bang out all the rewards, and then we can move straight to the next one, which is the Celestial Tower. Okay, let's go here and talk to these people.
Listen. These are the cries of the voiceless.
Sweet. What are these rewards? Class scrolls, 20 gems, and some shadow. Okay, some trash. Was the hospital on fire as usual? Oh, rest assured, it was burning brightly. Phew, I get really worried whenever the flames die down. Can't rely on getting any help then. You worry what? It's on fire, so everything's alright. So in this world, the hospital being on fire is a good thing? Or else help doesn't come? Interesting. The dreamer might have cried for help that never came. There's another clue for us. Let's carry on. It's all so absurd, but then what was I expecting from a dream world? Let's go over our findings. I'm being idolized in this world. Idea has a vice chair who can fly and was seen in the Aqua Hills. The other location of importance seems to be the hospital, which is on fire and offers a cure-all drug. So our 2 points of interest are the hospital and Aqua Hills. I've never been to Aqua Hills in the real world. You can't access it without a special pass. There's a funny rumor about that. Lots of students believe it's because the top floor of Aqua Hills is where the head of Idea has her apartment. Heh, people really think that? True or not, I bet your pass can get us in. What works in the real world will not necessarily work here and vice versa. The quickest way to find out is to go there and give it a try. We could just go there and hope for the best, but maybe we should head to the hospital first? I doubt we'll get to the bottom of this without investigating both locations. You choose where to go first, Aldo. You've escaped unharmed from all sorts of tricky situations before. I hope you won't regret passing responsibility onto me. Okay, so, the hospital or Aqua Hills? And that is a good spot to call it. So, I'm going to call out an episode there. If you like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell to stay up to date with episodes, and until the next episode of Another Eden, The Cat Beyond Time and Space, you've been watching DudeGoBack. Thanks for watching, everyone.